There's something in your life right now that you're holding on to. And if you're honest, it's exhausting you. Not because life is too hard, but because you're trying to control something that was never yours to control. Let me ask you something. What is that thing you keep replaying in your mind? That situation you keep trying to fix? That outcome you keep forcing? Deep down, you already know it. And here's the truth most people avoid. It's not the situation that's keeping you stuck. It's your refusal to release it. This message is for that exact moment. Because learning to let go and trust God is not about losing something important. It's about finally placing it in the hands of the only one who never loses control. First shift. Letting go begins when you accept you are not in control. Let's be honest. Most people don't struggle with trusting God. They struggle with losing control. We want clarity. We want guarantees. We want to know how it ends before we begin. But God doesn't work like that. And that's where the tension lives. Because faith means walking forward without seeing the whole path. The Bible says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding." Proverbs 3, 5, 6. It doesn't say, understand first, then trust. It says, trust, even when you don't understand. So ask yourself, are you trusting God? Or are you trying to control the outcome? Because letting go begins right there, in that moment where you say, I don't see it, but I trust you. Second shift, holding on too tight can become resistance. Sometimes the pain you feel is not just the situation, it's the grip. It's how tightly you're holding on to something God is already asking you to release. A relationship you keep forcing, a door you keep reopening, an outcome you insist must happen. But here's the hard truth. When God is closing something and you keep forcing it open, that's not faith. That's resistance. The Bible says there is a time to keep and a time to throw away. Not everything is meant to stay. And wisdom is knowing when to let go. Let me ask you, what are you still holding? That God has already ended? Because every time you refuse to release it, you don't just lose peace. You delay your future. God cannot lead you forward if you're anchored to what He already removed. Sometimes letting go is not weakness, it's obedience. Third shift. Trust does not remove fear. Let's clear this. Trusting God does not mean you feel calm all the time. You will still feel fear. You will still feel uncertainty. Even the strongest believers struggle. But trust is not the absence of fear. It's the decision to move forward. In the presence of it, do not fear, for I am with you. That means you can feel afraid and still trust. You can feel uncertain and still surrender. You don't need perfect peace to take the next step. You just need a willing heart. Fourth shift, letting go is daily, not one time. This is where most people fail. They think letting go is a one-time decision, but it's not. It's daily, because your mind will go back. Back to overthinking. Back to worry. Back to what if. That's why Jesus said, do not worry about tomorrow. Not once everything is clear. Not once everything is fixed. Today. Right now. Letting go is not something you did yesterday. It's something you choose again today, and again tomorrow, and again the day after. Fifth shift, what letting go actually looks like. Let's make it real. Letting go does not mean you stop caring. It means you stop forcing. You stop chasing what God is removing. You stop reopening doors he has closed. You stop trying to control every outcome. Instead, you shift from control to trust, from anxiety to surrender, from pressure to stillness. The Bible says, "Cast all your anxiety on him," 1 Peter 5:7. Not manage it, not carry it slowly. Cast it, release it. So instead of overthinking, you say, "God, I don't understand, but I trust you. God, this hurts, but I release it. God, I wanted a different outcome, but I believe you see what I can't." That's what letting go looks like, not perfection, surrender. Sixth shift. Sometimes God removes to protect. This is hard to accept, because when something doesn't work, we think we lost something. But what if you were protected? What if the thing you're holding on to is the very thing God is saving you from? And we know that in all things God works for the good. Romans 8:28. Not some things, all things, even the closed doors, even the delays, even the disappointments. God sees what you don't. And sometimes his no is protection disguised as pain. So ask yourself, what if this didn't work out for your protection? Seventh shift. Peace comes after surrender. Most people are waiting to feel peace before they let go. But that's not how it works. Peace comes after you release, after you surrender, after you stop trying to control everything. Do not be anxious about anything. First prayer, first surrender, then peace. Not because everything is fixed, but because you're no longer carrying it alone. So if you're holding on to something right now, this is your moment. You don't have to figure everything out. You don't have to force what isn't working. You don't have to carry what God never asked you to carry. Let go, not because it's easy, but because it's necessary. Trust God, not because you understand, but because he does. And here's the truth most people discover too late. The moment you finally release it is often the exact moment God begins to move. So ask yourself one last question. What do I need to let go of right now? And are you ready to release it? Not tomorrow. Now.